Hey guys, it's Booligan with Airsoft Retreat, BooliganAirsoft.com and Airsoft Insider Magazine. Today, taking a look at a custom build that last week, if you noticed, was up on the wall. Today it's off the wall and in my hands, and let's take a look at it. This is a custom integrally suppressed version of the SVD based on the Echo 1 CSR, which is a full metal AEG SVD type platform. Uses a custom gearbox, and it works very, very well in stock form. This thing was putting shots out to about 200 feet. Then again, it's also shooting around 500 feet per second in stock form. So it has plenty of power to zing those BBs out. From here back, the thing is 100% stock so far. It is still shooting a little bit too hot for my taste, and I'm going to be modifying that later down the line. But what we're looking at today is this front end. This front end, if you look close, this thing's made out of a MagLite, an old D-cell MagLite flashlight that has been sitting in a drawer of mine for, 10 years or so. When I took the batteries out, it still had the batteries in it, which still worked actually, but when I took the batteries out, they expired in 2010. So that tells you how old and historic this MagLite is. Well, what I did with it is I took the whole front end off the gun. I kept the part of the outer barrel. I just had to cut it down so that it had something to hold the hop-up inner barrel and stabilize it for a bit. But it's pretty much cut off right around here. And I cut a small notch here in the front of the MagLite to fit over this front sight block so it slides in place, keeps it from rotating. At the bottom, it is held in place by one large screw. It is still front wired. The battery wires conveniently go into the buttonhole for the MagLite, and a small split cell LiPo is easily able to fit inside the front mock suppressor here. Now, without a handguard, it looks pretty cool, but it still has those exposed wires. So I slightly modified an old plastic KAC style rail, and it kind of just locks in place. And then the next step is going to be to drill a small hole just to lock it in place. For now, I'm alternating between this and a different handguard option, a modified SVDS handguard, which after my modifications locks in place there. I'm not sure which of these I like more. This one is certainly comfortable to shoot because it's got that nice ergonomic thing, but I can't mount anything to it. And what's the point of a funky rifle if you can't mount a bunch of useless crap to it like lasers and foregrips and other things that really you don't need? So what I'll most likely be doing is I'll most likely be finishing up the install on the KAC style rail. We'll add a little bit more functionality. With the chopped down inner barrel, which is still really quite long because it goes right up into the end of the suppressor, it's still shooting 500 feet per second. I was expecting more of a velocity drop because I cut off about that much, about a foot of inner barrel, but it doesn't seem to make any difference at all. Thing's still shooting over 500 feet per second. So we're going to have to get in this gun, swap out a spring, because I want to be able to run this as a semi-auto, CQB ready designated marksman rifle, I suppose you could call it that. And I need to get it around 350 feet per second if I want to run it at Milsim City, which is my local CQB field, and I'm a big fan of it. So stay tuned. I will be getting some gameplay with this thing once I downgrade it a fair bit to get it to shoot, lower velocity. But for now, thanks for watching. Thanks for you guys. Wouldn't be able to do this channel without you. So many thanks to our sponsors, Echo 1, who sent over this gun many moons ago, and for putting up with my ridiculous projects every now and then. Stay tuned. We have more crazy projects coming up this year and a lot of cool stuff coming out. So keep watching.